Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really unique telephone. This is Trish's phone from Missouri, and we've done an initial check out of this telephone, and we had like a rushing noise. And one of the viewers kind of made a comment on the video and said, that sounds like a CB radio. And what he meant by that was the white noise that you would hear on a CB radio when it's just sitting there without the squelch on. So basically that was a good observation, because that's exactly what it sounded like, a rush of air or a white noise. And basically what it came down to is, like we spoke in the other video about, was that we were going to have to troubleshoot this board. And basically we went into the base of the telephone, and it's really hard to get apart, by the way. I've worked on a few of these, and these bases are really hard to get apart. It just make it very difficult, because it has like a stainless steel finish on it, and you can't scratch anything. And anyway, it's just kind of a real nightmare to get into them. But they call this a 50's monster phone. And so basically what we found here was in the transmit circuit, we found a transistor. Also the microphone was replaced, and a capacitor off the main PC board. But the transmitter, the mic element, is out of the handset. And basically what we're doing now is we're repairing the handset. I've placed them over there, and I want to give you a look. What's happened here is, when they put so much hot glue on this stuff, and this is basically a plastic that's has like a chrome finish on it, that snapped off. So we've scored all the plastic here, and I have my new microphone installed here. And basically what we're going to do is I'm going to set the video down, and we're going to go ahead and hot glue this microphone element. I already have some hot glue that I have put on the top of the mic for the mic wires. So basically what I want to do, and you want to be careful when you do this, you just want to outline this with some hot glue. You don't want to get it all over the inside of the mic, and then you kind of want to put it into place. I'm going to give that a second, and I'm going to let this hot glue kind of run down this microphone, but I want to get it on that scored plastic. And when you score that plastic like that, it'll give something for the hot glue to hang on to. If it was just a real smooth surface, the hot glue is not going to do much good. And they don't give you all that much time on the videos here, but we definitely want that hot glue to set up a little bit. And I'm going to end up doing that all the way around, because the microphone housing is no longer on this transmitter cap. So I'm basically going to do that. I want that to drip down and get plenty on the scored surface of that cap. And it doesn't hurt to blow on it a little bit, just to cool it down some. I'm going to have to hold down the mic a little bit, because what's going to happen is you don't want to get that hot glue all over yourself. I'm going to let this drip down and get on that scored area. And so we've kind of made our own little housing here now. And it's what you're going to have to do. There's different ways to repair this. We could have probably cut a housing out of another one, but this will work just as well. And there shouldn't be any problems with it. And it's not going to hurt a thing, because you're not going to see it. They hot glue these. If you've ever taken one of these apart, there's all kinds of hot glue in here. Basically, these caps are very hard to get off of these handsets. Not only do they give you a little bit of a couple of screws here, and you want to loosen that up a little bit because this piece comes out. Everything is hot glued in here, and it makes it very difficult to get apart. Believe me, I've done a few of these, but if I'd never done this before, I would have swore it would not come apart, but I know they will, so I do get them apart, but they are a real nightmare to get apart. I'm just going to have to let that set for a little bit because that hot glue is trying to set up, and I want to be able to get my tool back out of there. So I'm going to have to twist it a little bit and get that out that way, and then I want to seal that with the heat from the glue gun. So that basically takes care of that. I'm going to double check that and make sure that it holds, and it should be fine as long as you score the plastic there and get rid of some of this stringy hot glue. So anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to do some checks, and like I said, what you would hear on the receive, on the initial checkout, what you would hear on the receiver was a white noise or like a rush of wind or an open mic sound, and we'll plug it into the analyzer real quick. I'm going to dial a number, and as you can see, that white noise is gone now. It's no longer there. I'm going to go ahead and dial all my numbers. And then a 2. Hit flash. Redial. And a 2. I'm going to plug it into a normal telephone line. I'm going to dial a time and temp number.
Good evening. Our body shop can repair almost any make and model for less. Offenburg, Belleville, 234-0330. Today is Tuesday, December 14th. The time is 10:59. Current temperature 29 degrees. Now the weather forecast for the Belleville area. Mostly cloudy tonight, 30% chance of snow. Steady temperature around 19. Wednesday cloudy, chance of snow in the morning. Chance of freezing rain and sleet in the afternoon. High around 30.
Okay. What you heard there is that's their recording. It's kind of messed up. When you heard that clicking, what we're going to do now is go back to the analyzer. I'm going to dial a 2, and then I'm going to hold the microphone right here, or the receiver, and you're going to see that that white noise is gone. So we know the unit is repaired, and I'm also going to kind of set the transmitter into place. And if you look at the analyzer, every time you see that red indicator light, that's 100% modulation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. So we know that this telephone is repaired now, and we'll reinstall the transmitter cap and get that straightened out, and we'll let this hot glue dry and get it all back together again, and we can get this telephone back to Tricia from Missouri, and everything looks good with it now. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.